All right, and here we go as we hop into a Marvel Superheroes draft here, and what a start! An absolute bomb here. Colorless Sword of Fire and Ice. So one of the classic swords from Magic here. +2/+2, pro red, pro blue, hit a player, shock, and draw a card. That seems great. So what else is in this pack? Wiccan is a really powerful uncommon here. I'm just selecting this. But what else is here? Black Widow's nice, but 2 color. This rare doesn't seem super exciting. It's an O-ring, and then you copy the creature, right? Yeah, that's good. Obviously, this card's great. I've been really enjoying white. The first time I played this draft format was a white-blue deck, and then I played a white-red in almost the prowess, like Iron Fist variant. So let's see. Green-blue, I don't think this card's very impressive. It's a lot of mana, and it's a fun commander card, but not really looking at it here in draft. Sharon Carter, this is what is known as a mythic uncommon. She's just going to create so many clues and card advantage over time. I really like the white in this draft format, so I'm probably taking Sharon Carter here. Some other good cards. Ironland's good. I think the blue-red artifact deck's great. I like that Atlantean Cavalry. Other than that, though, I'm happy taking a Sharon Carter. Oh, and an Okoye. Exactly why this white is so great. This card's even not bad. 2/3/2's Vigilance for 5. Solid. Hercules seems pretty good. This card's good. I'm not sure if there's enough merfolk support. It's nice if you're in the blue. This card's good, but we're just going to stay white here and feel pretty happy with this start, actually. If I've known anything about the limited, 2 events I've been in and watching some of the current Pro Tour of this format, white seems decent. These are 2 of the great uncommons in that. Okay, but this card is so great. I'm happy to play with this in some Commander, and you can see there's some good synergy cards to go with it. Yeah, this card's that'll win you some limited games. So, what am I seeing in this pack besides that? That's pretty sweet if you're the villain's archetype. Currently, we have 2 heroes in white. This is tough. I mean, I do love the Kunlun. I think at this point in the packs, right, you just want to be picking the most powerful card. So we'll just take Iron Man, go from there, and maybe meet somewhere in the middle with like this bullseye. Maybe we're like white-red. Maybe we can lean into blue. She makes clues, which is actually not nothing with this blue-red artifact card. I think that card's good in the green deck. This is nice in the white deck, especially if you get like Iron Fist going and stuff. Madam Hydra's sick. I really like Mardu as well. Like, that's what I was between the last draft I was in. Took Bullseye. I think that card can do a lot of value over time. Okay, this is an interesting one because now maybe we're leaning more villains. That card isn't bad actually. It's a nice red 2-drop. Could we go in the artifact deck or just the white-red deck? I think this card's good too. Yeah, let's take Misty Knight. Let's take Misty Knight over the 4-drop to start. I think I'm just going to stay red here and keep my options kind of open. Visions of Love is great. Blazing Crescendo is great. Let's do the Visions of Love. Sweet. Yeah, I'm happy being red here. Team Tactics is a great card. See, not really that interested in these other ones based off of what we've already picked in this draft. The lands may be a little tempting, but yeah. Just solidifying ourselves into red here. Probably white or black, or even a red-blue deck now that Wiccan is back, actually. This card is, yeah, worth splashing for. Maybe this is a blue-red deck. Maybe it's a white-blue deck. I think at this point we're between Jeskai. I mean, black is a little present, but we're going to take the bow here. Stay in red. Yep, I love the Warriors. I don't think I'm going for this villain deck just based off of... I think it's looking a little more hero-centric. And the Kunluns are great. I'm super happy to pick up 2 copies of them. Okay, I mean, this artifact deck... Oh, a little mana fixer? Maybe I do splash. Okay, I'm red. Either red, white. Probably not dipping into black at this point. Okay, well, maybe the red-blue artifacts is where we're settling. Even though... Oh, I mean, this is one of the cards that makes this limited format so great, I feel like. Especially with Agent 13 and Okoye off the early picks. I mean, this card will take over. Excuse me. I mean, I definitely could have headed to the villain directions if I wanted. I want to wheel this, but is this card? This card kind of blew me out uh, in paper yesterday as I tried to remove their threat, and they saved their rare, and it was kind of just game from that point. So this is good in the archetype. How exciting is Wolverine for crazy splashing? No, I don't think I'm that excited about Wolverine. And I would think the way they worded this card makes him a little awkward. I think he's great and limited. It's a 4-mana haster, fights, and then attacks. But I think I'm just taking this deployment drone, and I'm actually thinking like I'm blue-red because these cards are really good. And we got the rare here. This card's great too. This card's good, but not in the limited format. This is interesting. Maybe I pick enough of these land cycling cards that I am like 3 colors. Because Sarah Angel wins games. I think let's get a little greedy. Let's get a little greedy. Okay. Well, this card seems good in the blue-red artifact deck. More support for the blue. Big Hulk. Is that exciting for me? It's winning the game if I go long, but... I feel like white's not that guaranteed to just want to jam this. I'm going to stay a little red. But I like the colors. There's a lot of options in that pack, so I feel like that's a good sign. Mr. Fantastic. Is that a draw engine in this deck? Potentially. That's draw. That makes a token. This makes a token. Maybe he's not good enough. And Luke Cage is good too. Yeah, we'll try the blue. I think this is interesting because I love me my Jess guy. I'm having that realization right now. Let's see what Loki does real quick. Power up, just grow. Okay. But he can copy a small instant or sorcery. That's good. Ooh, but if I go in the white... Oh, there's a lot of support for the white. These cards are great. Maybe I just splash blue. Yeah, the spike hit's so good, actually. Oh, Iron Fist. Yep. I love this Iron Fist card. I think it's really good in the limited format. Okay, well now I'm thinking maybe I'm splashing blue for like Wiccan and Iron Man. And maybe I'm just main red splashing both of these. Let's see. I think think I want the removal, which makes me a little more in on white, because it's a 1 white card. Yeah. You know what's nice about these ones? Is they don't say like swamp cycling or that kind of thing like some of the other ones do. So it's basic land cycling. So I can, if I'm really greedy, play the black basic land cycler. Okay, probably just taking the removal here. Yep, pretty happy with that. And honestly, we have 23 cards at the end of pack 2. I'm feeling pretty good. I'm feeling pretty good. Is this card good? I don't think so. Not in this format. It just takes a lot of work, right? Yeah, this card's just very consistent. Greedy and get Madam Hydra. No, let's just take the haster. This card's great. Yep, that's great. I think we need more 2-drops. So I got one of these. Oh, actually, I heard some very good things about this card last night at the in-paper draft. So yeah, and another 3-drop. Let's go. I think we're in the right colors. Sweet. I want to put this in my Witherbloom deck. Speedball. This card is crazy. Whenever a player casts a spell, he gets +2/+2 until turn. Whenever a player casts a spell that targets Speedball, excuse me, and then you choose new target for the spell. So you can target him with your removal to buff him and then change the targets. If they try and play removal on him, he just switches the targets, kills something else, and grows. So yeah, this card seems super tricky and fun to play with, so we're going to pick it up. Maybe wheel this super speed or a land. Okay. Ooh, Namor is a really strong card. Wow. That pulls me into blue. But he needs non-creature spells with blue in their cost. And he's a double blue. How many non-creatures do I have with blue? Not that much. So I mean, there's 2 removal spells. Let's just take the Namor. Or Neymar, as I like to call him. Brazil. Neymar. Okay, maybe it's time to start getting these. I'm not super excited about the 4-drop. Pin Particles is great. I love this artwork. So gorgeous. Blazing Crescendo's good. I'm probably taking the Land Cycler at this point, because I'm seeing a lot of... I feel like I do want to make my way to be able to play both white and blue. And I think that's possible. So this is a little more consistent because it's red again. This card is pretty strong though. And it definitely helps with like the attacking alone. Let's go for it actually. Let's be a little greedy here. Because I think we're gonna get another Land Cycler. Oh, or even the Burrow backup is actually better. The card's great. 2 tokens. Oh, another Iron Man. Yep. Alright. And another shield. Yep. Let's see. This is a crew 6. Whew. Yeah, let's just pick up this 3-drop. That's pretty great. Comes with a buddy. You can sack the buddy to Vision of Love or Kunlun. Big Flyer. See, maybe we don't need to splash white for Sarah Angel. Yeah, big flyers are great in limited. Okay, this is a great, or a very interesting juncture. We have a lot of options for a pack 3 pick 9. Super speed, pretty great. Works really great with we're gonna cast our spells, I think is most important. Not much time left on that one. Yeah, we'll pick up the Thirst for Knowledge. May make the cut, actually. We'll see. Okay, excuse me here. We'll get some water. Doesn't much matter. Get the Widow's Bite. Sweet. Sweet giant growth artwork. There's another red card. All right, almost on the last pick here. And cool, yeah, we have like this Jeskai Artifacts style of deck. Claw's a cool card. Okay, and into the deck building here. We're, yeah, of course, a little pulled between white or blue, but feeling pretty solid in red here. See, maybe we just splash white for like these two cards. As much as I love the spy kit, what does it look like without white? 17. It's probably just a little more consistent, huh? I mean, as much as I would love to play Agent Carter and Okoye, and I do have 2 basic land cyclers, and I can play Sarah Angel. I mean, there is potentially a splash here. What am I not that excited about? Not that excited about that. Does Neymar have... I mean, Neymar would be great with that. But outside of that, Neymar doesn't have any ways to make merfolk, really. Except for this Falcon's wing harness. So... actually not good in this deck. Because it only has basically, what, 1, 2 cards that'll trigger it. Yeah. A little unfortunate. Neymar is super powerful, but not quite here. Of course, we're keeping the Shield of Fire and Ice. Yes, I'm being greedy with the splash, so maybe I should be playing this, but no way. I don't need 2 of those. I'm happy with 1. How good is Speedball in this deck? Pretty sweet with that. Reach. Room becomes tapped. Deals 1 damage each opponent. Three 2-drops is good. Thirst for Knowledge. Iron Fist. I don't know if Speedball is actually that good in this list. Because I basically have 1 card that will target Speedball. Although, I mean, he just doesn't die to removal. No, I don't think he's good in this list. Let's see, 2 basic land cyclers. So those are basically lands. And we already have... okay. Well... to splash for Sarah Angel normally sounds very, I think, worth it, normally. But when I have 2 5-mana 4/4 flyers already, it may not be right. So yes, I want to get greedy and play Okoye and Sharon Carter because they're great, and Marvell. Am I just losing consistency by playing 4 planes? Only 2 basic land cyclers, no way to make treasures. It seems a bit greedy. Are they worth it? I mean, they're obviously great in the white deck. Mr. Fantastic does like having 3 more token makers. We can already make a lot of tokens. There's definitely too many 3s here. We'll definitely cut that. I mean, it would be easy cuts just to go cut the white, cut 1 of these. I think this card's really good. Iron Fist, how many spells? I don't actually have enough support for Iron Fist in this deck. That's unfortunate, but that's okay. I mean, at this point, if I just cut the white, that's 4 cuts. And the deck is still pretty solid. These Iron Mans look really good. The flying card will protect my advantage. Fire and Ice is great. I got 2 drops. Got artifact support. I mean, I'm kind of tempted just to play one match a little greedy. The deck has a lot of card draw, though. I think. Yeah. All right. I think we'll give in just to look cleaner with this. And all right, we'll get into a game one. Okay, all right. Let's hop into game one here of this Marvel Superheroes draft. I just drafted a blue-red artifact deck. And as much as this hand is loaded with power, it is slow. It does have both my colors. It's a bit greedy to keep, but I'm very tempted. And I think I'm gonna send it, I think. Bit risky, but you know, sometimes you gotta take a risk, right? Let me shoot this text real quick. Okay, let's drop the land. Let's see. Another Iron Man. I usually would love to see that, but right now, with this hand, not quite. Okay. Excuse that text. All right. There we go. Okay, and well, it looks like he's giving me some time. Here's a blue-white, so... And here's the other caveat. We need to draw one more land to play with this hand, so... And the 7-drop! Okay. Alright, let's see how this one goes. Well, that is nice, I will not lie. That is very nice. I think... I don't have another tap land to draw. I don't think I really have any 1-drops. I may as well just pass and like kind of bluff a removal spell and then drop this Visions of Love. What do I want to drop it for? Let's see. Tokens. Reed Richards is actually a little weak right now. Well, looks like my opponent's giving me time, which is nice. Okay, I will cast Visions of Love. And what do I want to discard? I will discard a card. 7 mana? I think Reed looks bad right now. There we go, 2 more lands. Nice, and an artifact. Alright, we'll drop the mountain. We'll drop the Iron Man. Alright, well actually I feel better about this game now that my opponent has given me some time here. Let's see, maybe he's packing a counterspell. Nope. Oh, there's a little repulsor blast. Iron Man's on the field. There's turn 4. We'll pass it back. Turn 5 looks decent here. We can turn 5's looking like maybe land one of these 5-drops. Probably just land into Wiccan. But I mean, I kind of want to get my value out of Iron Man straight away. But to do that is pretty weak just to play the bow to make sure I get attacks and have another Iron Man. So I'm going to take the most powerful play and play Wiccan. Which, ideally, if he lands here into this blue-white deck, I can drop the bow to get a trigger with him next turn and try and kind of maximize my cards a little more. Although I could have maybe read his open mana as he's going to do something on my turn, blue-white, and maybe I should just play the weak bow, attack, draw a card, and force his hand to react on a weaker play than Wiccan. So that was a consideration. He did not need to teamwork that. Yeah, I'll go ahead and swing 1 Vigilance and pass it back. Alright, let's see. He's still got a lot left to deploy, so this is a game. But I feel like given time, I'm happy given time in this matchup. And next turn, I can drop the bow and Wonder Man, Seems pretty good. Seems pretty good. And it's just big flyer in red. Like, sweet. Ooh, okay. Give Iron Man protection here. We'll start with the land. That's a gimme. I think let's start with the bow. Because we're definitely doing the bow. Do I want to... Let's see how he reacts. Weirdly enough, I may just equip the bow. For 2 more damage. Whenever this creature becomes tappable, won't for Vigilance now. So I'm just going to enter combat so I can get this draw. 2/4 flying Vigilance. Get that value rolling. Bounce my Iron Man. I dare you. He could have the little... the 1-drop teamwork, deal 4. So maybe I should have played the Falcon's Wings. Probably. That is a good trade for him. Thirst. I think I'm just going to be mana efficient here. Yep, I'm happy with that. Okay, no counter there, but maybe some sort of more blue-white interaction. We'll see. Feel pretty decent here as well. Still a lot of options available. Happy to draw a land. I'm happy to draw a non-land. Okay, he's got the little 1-drop here that can start gaining a little bit of life. But opponent not presenting a whole lot here. I don't know. Maybe Iron Man. I don't know if I want to land cycle this because I'll probably draw land with this. This is 3 mana. And what? Maybe I play the Falcon's Wings here. Let's just start with the Thirst, actually. Which may seem a little awkward, but I'm probably going to draw into a land. I'll just discard the Sentinel. Play our land here. 4. Deal 2 damage. I feel like he's just loaded up with interaction since he has been doing like diddly squat. Nothing. 0, nada. I draw Culpers and that is not very much. So we'll just start with some... Oh, well, I guess... Again, maybe I should probably put the Harness on so he doesn't have that 1 mana card. Okay, maybe he doesn't have it. Bullseye. I will definitely be playing it to be mana efficient. Do I want to sack the bow? Or discard a card? I don't know if I do, honestly. No, let's just keep the 2/3. Let's just drop the body. Be mana efficient. I feel like I'm not maxing out my cards because I feel like he's got more gas here that he's just waiting to interact with me. But I'm not sure if that's the case. Alright, Atlantean attacks is pretty good. Three, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I can attack for 5, 6. Can double it. Not quite enough. Any flying? No. So okay, so I can play the Wing Harness. He has 1 blue. So that'll give that 6 power total. 4. And then 6 power, I can give it double strike. And then I can bullseye him for the last amount. Okay. I think I have lethal right here right now, so we're going to go for it. And if not, we got some gas to back it up. This card auto-equips, pretty nice, and gives me ward. So I will attack. I don't think he has anything tricky. Oh, actually the bow will deal the additional points, so I don't even think I need to use bullseye here. Boom. Target creature gains double strike. Don't need to teamwork it. And there's 12 in the air, right? GG's, game 1. All right. And we will move into game 2 here shortly. All right, and here we go as we settle into game 2 of the draft here. Just won game 1. Got both our colors. Got some mid-game plays. This looks great. Game 1, a little lackluster, a slower draw, but I had gas coming in on turn 4, and the blue-white player gave me time, so pick that one up. Okay, playing against a white deck here. Well, we got the Kunlun Warriors here, and do I have more double blue cards or double red cards? I think more double red. Yeah, we'll go ahead and get greedy and discard the land. We'll get some more spells going here. Plenty more lands to go. All right, pretty happy to drop the 3-drop here. Spawn a robot. We'll swing with the Kunlun Warriors and pass to Mr. Kingpin here. See what he's got with this white-red deck. I really enjoyed playing some paper draft last night and played the white-red color combo, so I had a lot of fun with that. He's going to drop Quake here, which is pretty good. On non-creature cast, tap a creature or land. That's pretty good. We'll drop the land here. I think it's time just to drop Iron Man. I mean, that seems pretty dope. And we'll start drawing cards next turn. He's got a 3/3, so I'll swing in the air. Pass there. That's pretty good. That's going to help him kind of control this game. I think Quake's a pretty solid card in the limited format, especially in this white-red strategy. Kind of prowess strategy here. Looks like that's what he drafted. This card's great too. Okay, we'll start with the land. 2/1 flying with 1 white up. Maybe I'll just drop him. Yeah, this card's going to be a great attacker, actually. So, yeah, let's just get the 5/5 down ASAP. And we'll get that attack trigger. We'll go in the air. And the ground attacks do not look good into the 3/3. So we'll get a draw trigger off of Iron Man. This card, I have 2 of these in the deck. It's what pulled me out of drafting white, which, as you can see, white's great. He's going to present a trade with the Commandos. Maybe he's got that 1 white card. We'll see if the Helicarrier strike. Yeah, it's pretty good. Pretty good. But hey, we got the draw out of Iron Man. We got the removal spell out of hand. Decent trades. Of course, this card is super strong, and if you let it attack, I mean, come on. 1/4 flying Vigilance. Never underestimate Vigilance, okay? You start playing Magic, or I say this all the time. You start playing Magic, you see, like, Trample or Flying or Death Touch, and you're like, man, these Lifelink, these got to be the best mechanics, right? Never underestimate Vigilance. Vigilance is one of the best mechanics in the game. All right, he's got a Repulsor Blast for the 5/5. Pretty good. He's got some white-red removal. It's pretty sweet. But now we got some attacks. We may even drop this guy. I think we're happy with 1 more land. Yeah. Let's drop the haster while the board is empty. And swing for 6. Put him on the back foot here. And hold up a Visions of Love for next turn. Alright. And he does have 4 cards to my 2 right now. I can Visions of Love here and sack. No, actually, I don't have an artifact. This is the artifact half of this card. The token is just a soldier. That's sweet. Do I want to discard? No, I don't. I'm probably just upgrading this. Ooh, double strike. That's pretty good. Yeah, I'm gonna keep up the pressure. Okay, so he's gonna put effects on me first. So, yeah, I will give the Kunlun probably both, right? Just to max out. Get 1 more damage. Yeah, let's do it. We'll tap this guy. We'll drop the shield drone. Pass there, make a 1/1. Still have the power up. Ready for next turn. I mean, maybe it was better to just power up that and then hold the... Maybe just have Quake eat my 2/2 and then have the double strike trample on a 6-power creature next turn. You know, definitely a consideration. It looks like this Adaptoid doesn't have prowess listed in this laundry list of keywords. You know, at some point they should maybe just say copies keyword and doesn't laundry list it, but we'll see. That's obviously what Wizards of the Coast has to decide. Love me some Crimson Vow art. Beautiful. Alright, let's see. He's got more white-red removal. Probably. With this prowess guy, he's probably going to hold it, though, for defense, right? Ooh, and he's got a villain, right? Villain. Gain control of the flying for 2 turns. That card's great. To the end of your next turn. And now he can get flying. Ah ha ha. Nice. Enters over attacks. Choose a target creature. So we got haste there. Okay, well, ooh, Sword of Fire and Ice. Nice. Yes, I will play Sword of Fire and Ice. I will equip it to... I guess it doesn't really matter. I think it's lethal any which way. But just do it like this. This should be lethal already before the shock, right? You can't block this. You can block one, so 5, 6. GG's. Well, Sword of Fire and Ice just made that easy mode to end that one. Game 2. Dub. Let's go. On to the next one. Okay, alright, and welcome to this Is It Artifact draft here. Game 3, 2 wins in. We got a 2-drop, a 4-drop, and a 5-drop in both of our colors. Looks like a keep to me. Let's see how our draws swing out through these next couple turns. And that will help us decide what to presumably discard with our 2-drop. Oh, well, here's a green deck. I haven't seen much green in this format, but this card definitely seems like a solid common to pick up for the green archetype. Well, since we drew another land here, I'm pretty happy dropping the Kunlun Warriors and discarding our excess island here. And, you know, going into game 4, I'm going to reevaluate Mr. Fantastic, because I don't know. He's nice with the shield deployment drones. I'm not sure what else he is effective with, so let's see how that goes. Luckily, the Gorilla cannot hit Iron Man, so also happy to draw an Iron Man here. Drop a land. 2/2. I think we're happy presenting trades on blocks here. Not super enticed to start the aggro quite yet. Ooh, there is a swamp, so green-black strategy. Very interesting. I have not seen a lot of black-green in this format. Typically, I love to play black in most formats. I think black's probably my favorite color if I had to attribute that. Oh, but there's a rare. Okay. Dictative Erebos on his Death Touch creatures? Gross. Well, I'm definitely just letting that Death Touch through. Ooh, okay. Start. Land drop. Turn 4. Iron Man's great. You probably want to get Iron Man and the bow going. Ooh, Serpent Society. Wow. That's pretty good. Alright. Let's do Iron Man and pass. Don't want to tackle this 2/2. Okay. Well, I didn't pick up a whole lot of removal, to be frank. I think I got pulled a little bit into some of the cards like Wiccan and Mr. Fantastic. Whereas I probably should have tried to pick up 1 or 2 more removal spells, but I do have a Repulsor Blast. So there are some draws to get rid of this card. I just don't want him sacrificing this, making me... Oof. Oh, if he can sacrifice his own Death Touch, guys. That would be pretty sick. Am I excited for all the commander decks that people are going to build around this card? No. I can't say that I am. Dictative Erebos in the command zone is not a good time. Yeah, I'm going to take 1 damage. Thank you very much. Don't want to touch that. But hopefully next turn we can get Iron Man starting to swing in the air. Ooh. Speaking of... Oh... Well, here is the green-black deck. Oh, my board's gone. My board is gone. Ooh. Ooh. And there's the draw out of it. Well, okay, this is a game, actually. Deals 5 damage to target creature. Let's do it. Yeah, let's just do it now. Let's just do it now. Yeah, I'm gonna eat 5 poison. That should be the only way he gets poison. This one only needs 2 creatures, so maybe it wasn't right to buff him, because that doesn't save me that much damage. I don't know, this card's just such a worry. May as well just get that out of here. Get that out of here. And then drop Wiccan next turn. We in 7 here, going to 12. Make that 8. Okay, but this card isn't super strong. So, still a chance, but that does get that out of range, which is a little annoying. Because I'm going to have to eat another Killmonger hit before I can trade. And he's in black and green, so... Let's see if there's a removal spell for my friend Wiccan here. Excuse me. Ooh. That's no bueno, because now he can start to grow Killmonger. Can't chump. No way that's winning me this game. He's drawing lands. So am I. Well. Yeah, but he's just going to have it grow. Okay. Well, we'll have to double block. But hopefully he does present that attack, actually. I would take the double block. Because if I draw a shield deployment drone, I'm in this game. So, 4, 5, 6. So, I mean, he has an interesting play here where he can, of course, this is a sorcery, so he's probably going to start with this. But yeah, he can obviously just kill the bow now, but I can still present 6 damage across his potential 6 toughness. So, I'm still presenting double blocks here for a 1-for-1 trade. Because this will still only be 7 power. But again, he's got 2 cards in hand. I'm empty. Let's see. Present the trades. Do it. Yup. Alright. We got a game. Not looking good, but it is a game. And he's breaking lands. Oh! Yeah. I just make a 6/5 and draw a card. Yes. Yes. Let's go. Target player. I will target myself. Thank you very much. And it's got hexproof. Because why not? Yeah, I'll start attacking. Yeah, it's a little greedy, but he actually can't just removal spell this unless he's got sacrifice, which he did, but he doesn't have any more. I've taken, these are probably some of the best black-green cards there are to draft in this set, so hopefully I've made my way through his bombs here, and that was exactly the card I needed. So, we'll see if this Leviathan can get it done. Oh, okay. He's going to poison me. 4 more turns. I mean, that is a clock. Oh, yes, please. I want to start with the Machine Smith, though. Even though I want to draw first, I want to grow this. Let's go. Let's go. Feels good. Yes. Mr. Fantastic. Actually, I have a lot of blockers now. I'll start swinging. He's probably going to chump, I would imagine. The game's looking decent. I wonder if he... I mean, he has flooded a little bit. We're similar on lands, though, so I wouldn't totally discount the land discrepancy. It feels like he's holding one more land and is just bluffing it. Let's see. Because, right, with 8 mana, he'd just be deploying, right? But if he had a removal spell, he would have probably hit. GG's. GG's. The writing's on the wall. He knows it. Game 3, dub. On to the next. Alright, and welcome to round 4 of this Magic Arena draft format here. We are in game 4, 3 wins in. I'm seeing both my colors. I'm seeing a curve here. We will keep this hand. Turn 1, drop a land, pass there. Alright, we've got a blue and a red. We'll draw Misty Knight first, because potentially turn 4 we could Kunlun, discard a card, activate Misty to get an extra card. He has not played anything. Thirst, another draw with some discards. Could be fun with Misty Knight. He's got nothing. We'll drop the Haster and look to swing for 6 on turn 3 here. We'll see what he's got. And just pass priority quickly. Oh, those are some dope sleeves, though. I love that. Emrakul is here. Okay. We'll drop the island, make that easy. Jessica Jones, strong card draw, value creature. I really enjoyed playing with her. Okay, I'm just gonna present some swings once again, and we'll see where he's at. Because I'm pretty happy trading with the Jessica Jones, to be honest. She creates a lot of value over time. Yeah, we'll trades. Drop Reed Richards, be mana efficient, pass there. We'll see if we can get any draws out of him. But probably next turn, look to Thirst, discard 2 cards, and just draw with Misty. Yeah, we'll start there. Tap our lands correctly, drop a Thirst. Yeah, discard 2 land cards here. Got a removal spell, looks good. And we will activate Misty here. Discard this other mountain as we're probably going to draw 3 cards here, right? Yep. And be loaded. We will attack for an additional 2 here with our 2/4. He is actually playing green as well, so maybe that's responsible for the slow start. Okay, so we get some free blocks. Solid. Now we can attack for 3. It's a nice little super suit equip there. Okay, 5-drop here. Kazar comes with a land that grows, or excuse me, the cat that grows with landfall, right? Yep, and you can play lands from the top. Pretty sweet. Well, my hand is just full of gas. How do I maximize this? Some ways I want to. I wish I had a land. A possible play is land cycle, play Iron Man. Seems decent. Do I think Kazar is dangerous over time? A little bit. Is the cat better? Potentially. They're both probably still in range next turn. So I think it is important to get a land drop. Yep. Let's get a land. Play the land. Play Iron Man. Pass. Alright, and let's see what he can put together. Because I still have some interaction here. So. Ooh, Wicked. Wiccan is a great card. I'm actually more tempted to Repulsor Blast that. Exile another. Yes, I'm glad I held this Repulsor Blast. I think Wiccan is a much scarier card. Obviously depends if he has non-creatures to follow it up with. Let's see. Teamwork 2. Yeah, I think I just want to hit Wiccan. It would be nice to play like this and then attack, but I don't think that's worth it. He's good, but he's better on just 7. Yeah, let's do a Repulsor Blast. I think we do want to teamwork. Because this is a good blocker, that's a good blocker. I don't think I want to play this just as a 2/2. Maybe actually. Yeah, I'll just drop the 2/2. 1 in the air. You can just block. Okay. I don't know. Maybe you bait the no block on the Reacher. Probably not worth. Cat's growing. Pretty sweet. Next turn we can machine Autosmith or just drop this as a 6/6 flyer. This is probably good, and then attack with Iron Man. Vigilance. Ooh, he's got a 5/6 now, hey? That is pretty good. Okay, may just have to hope for a land for Wonder Man. Okay, there is the land. It's gotta be right just to play it, right? 6/6. You can activate again next turn. You actually want to tap like this, right? I guess it doesn't really matter. There we go. 6/6. Now, do we want to attack? No. It's kind of that limited game where you both build until you try and break the build. It feels almost like a little more like Commander, this style of limited game, right? Keep building, see who can go taller. I mean, green's got Vigilance. Oh! Yikes! Atlantis attacks. Great card. Okay, so he is making some attacks. Not sure why I did attack with the Vigilance first, but I kind of get it. Reed actually isn't that great with this board, but I guess it's better than a 2/2. There's that. Yeah, it's better than trading with the gorilla. Yep. I'm happy with those. Okay. Probably just drop the 6/6 flyer again, right? This is 4 Vigilance. I think that's just the strongest play. 6/6 creature. Pass, see if we can survive and start deploying enough to recover. We will see. Especially if he has any interaction or decides to move this super suit somewhere better than the gorilla. Okay, a flyer. That is pretty good. This also lets me draw with Mr. Fantastic. Can replay it. I mean, I have a lot of value in my hand. This can grow next turn even, which is maybe the scariest thing I can do. But I mean, if he just attacks with the Leviathan, that's probably the right attack from him. Just put that in the Leviathan, swing with just that. But we'll see what he decides on. A few attacks. He's trying to press the issue. Just probably smart. Is the gorilla scarier than the 4/4 Vigilance? That's another good question. Let's see what he settles on for attacks. Game 4. Got the Eldrazi Invasion, aka Wakanda. Alright. Let's see what he's thinking. We're getting his head a little bit. In paper, I would be talking this out to him. Okay. 3 attackers like so. Funny enough, the gorilla. So I'm probably just taking this Leviathan. I'll be at 9. Can I afford to take 2 hits? Probably not, especially if equips there. There's that. And I take, let's see, or if I do that and I take 10, go to 5. Next turn I can play this, chump there, play that as a 3/3. Maybe I chump with Fantastic next turn. That's 2 in the air. do it like that. It's a little weird not to eat the Royal Guard, but this thing's big right now. And he's probably gonna... No, he can't sacrifice it. Okay. We'll see. Does he have pump spells? That would be tragic. Yeah. Okay. Let's see. He's got more. Oh! Yeah. They're gonna trade, right? Yeah. Pretty good. Okay. How do I survive one more turn? Maybe with this, actually. I think it's gotta be with this. So, spawn the 1/1 to chump the 6/5. Now we have 8 mana, so we can only do 2 of any of these cards. So we probably want to do the Shield Deployment Drone, because if we draw a land, Miss Fantastic, that is a 9th mana, which means 2 of these things. So we probably want to start with that. Or we could play this for the highest upside. It's pretty good because it's trading there. Anyway, I can block there. Chunk. Yeah, okay, let's do highest upside plays. Machine, Automaton, Machine Smith, Automaton. Play the Shielded Deployment Drone. Draw a land so we can have the flying car up. Yes. Oh, not quite, but do I need another blocker? So next combat, he swings all out. We got blocks, 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 blocks. Saving the Kunlun, good. Or is it worth it to, without a buff or another artifact? No. This is probably good. Blocks to maybe block the Royal Guard. Yeah. Decline. Just drop the 2/2. No swings. Pass. Maybe. Maybe. Maybe it's worth trying to trade with this Leviathan. We'll see how attacks go. Because, yeah, now we can give the super suit 4/4. Sweet. You control. Yep. Be the next end step. Okay. Next end step. So I can't instantly flicker to get another blocker. But I can block and then exile to block damage. Maybe get another draw. Is that important? We'll see how he swings. What is this? Draw a card. Yep. Okay. That's a nice value land in limited. It's a pretty good draft deck, I feel like. Value creature, value creature, value creature. Big sorcery. This is a deck. Ooh. Can't be blocked, right? And can't be blocked. Okay, that's GG's. He's just gonna attack with that. Pim Particles. What a card. What a card. Ooh. Yup. You got it. You got it. Alright. Unblockable. Very nicely done. Hank Pym. And your micro particles. Alright, well that's game 4. And we'll reset the energy, head into game 5, and keep up the good vibes. Okay, and welcome into game 5. We are 3-1 in this current Marvel Superheroes draft event. We have both our colors, 3 lands, 4 spells. I love these Magic Arena draws. They're nice and balanced. In paper, you know, sometimes you're just like, ooh, no lands. Ooh, 7 lands. Just getting that nice split. And this hand looks great. We got perfect curve, so I'm going to just deploy the curve here. We got a bow. We got Misty Knight. Into a Sword of Fire and Ice, into an Iron Man. Whew. That is a hand. He's white and green, so yeah, let's get this Patriotic Shield, excuse me, on the battlefield ASAP. This card is really good, so we're gonna try and utilize all of its strengths to the maximum. Kree Commando's pretty sweet. Okay, start with the land. That's pretty easy. Pro red, pro blue. Excuse me, pro red, pro blue. Make this 3 toughness, so I could get some attacks in. Could play the villain, give it the bow, or I could play Iron Man. It's probably nice to get Iron Man out there ASAP. Do I want to present some trades? Yeah, actually. See, he's not interested, so there's a free 3 damage. Turns out it was the right to attack. This card's great. Super happy to have this in my red decks. 2 mana 3/1. That's very aggressive. And you can basically rummage with her on base. And if you have discard synergies, she's fantastic. Alright, he's got a bite card here. And yeah, it's an uncommon bite spell, so that will destroy Iron Man. And ooh, swing for 5 in the air. Alright, opponent, I see you. Okay, so now I want the sword equipped. Deals 1 damage to each opponent. Whenever equipped creature deals combat damage. Okay, so it won't get the bow extra. May as well drop our land here to start. And yes, I want to equip this. Absolutely. This is a 3/2. I think we just start with this. Do I want the haster? I don't really want to trade the haster, so I think I just want to attack. You can always drop the haster next turn. They're going to chump, so we don't get a draw. We're just going to drop the 3-drop, the Machine Smith. Pass there. Looking to drop a haster and have some, equip the bow, have some pretty sweet swings next turn. And if I draw a land, this is a big haster. Oh, very interesting. Deals 2 damage to any target. That is pretty good. Trample. That's 1 damage to each opponent. 5/3. This card is Trample, which is pretty good. Huh, interesting. Yeah, we'll equip that. I think we will attack. I just don't think there's great blocks. Oh, those are some blocks. Still not too sad about that. I'll drop Bullseye. Don't need to do that. We'll give him the bow. Pass there. Yeah, that is a good trade for him. Ooh, double striker. Let's see if he's able to immediately equip that, get around range of Bullseye. Good on him, although there you go. Just draw the removal spell anyway. Also, double strike. So I could give it the sword, but he could present trades. 3/3 double strike. Let's go just Repulsor Blast. Seems pretty good. And then just attack for 4. Yeah, that seems great. That seems great. Just use the removal spell. It's great timing for it. Swing for 4. Pass there. Alright, Mighty Moose. He's going to start with a clue. I think, which is a good sign for me, generally. But we'll see, you know. White-green has some great mid-range cards here, so we'll see what he draws into. Defense of the Heart! What a reprint, wow. So I need to just stay under 3 creatures. That seems doable. I think this is game here because he's not, no creatures. I got a haster, and I've got mana for the Sword of Fire and Ice. So that will be lethal. GG's, game 5 in the books. We're 4-1. Let's see if we can get to 7 here. GG's, on to the next. Okay, and welcome to game 6. We are 4-1. This hand. So the previous hands have been kind of Magic Arena hands. Gonna be both colors, nice mixture, pretty easy keeps. This is risky. I don't think I can actually keep this hand as much as I'd love to. The sword is tempting though. I mean, this can just win games. If I draw red, I'm set. But I think the right play is to mulligan. You know, if I draw red, it's like 2-drop, shield, Iron Man. Whew. Oh, that's tempting. Nah, you gotta send that back. Oh, there it is. All right, it shares like 5 cards. So yeah, we'll keep. Mr. Fantastic is unimpressive in that hand. All right. Mulligan 2-6, game 6, playing against a black deck. Let's see how this goes. We'll have the 2-drop. We'll have sort of Fire and Ice and a 5-drop flyer. Nice. Okay. I kind of like all my cards, but I could get greedy and discard a land or Misty. Maybe I was right to play Misty. The 2-2 is just better on this board. I think I'm just declining. We got a 2-2. There are better cards than Misty Knight, but I don't know. It's a spell. I'll keep it. I didn't feel super compelled to discard, so. And this card lets you opt out of it, too. This card's great. I love this card. May as well get rid of the villain ASAP, right? I don't know, maybe that's not the right play, because now you have to face down a 2-2 menace, but I think having pro red is going to be nice, probably. Go on attack with a 2-2, not into a 1-3. The math doesn't math there. Alright, let's see here. We're set with some lands. We can cast our spells. Got the sword. He's got Menace Villain. He's approaching turn 4. Let's see. Okay, Doom Reign Supreme. This is a rare. How scary is it, though? He's going to drain us for life, and then he gets to cast 2 free spells. Okay. It's a bit later, though. There's 1 trigger. Menace. Can't block. Looks good. Alright. Island. We got Sword of Fire and Ice. If we attack here, he's just going to chump, actually. So it's better to hold blocks and just play Misty. Pass there. No swings. We'll just hold good blocks here. I mean, if he attacks with a 2-1 menace, again, I could eat 2. Wouldn't be the end of the world. We got good blocks against this 1-3 now. Maybe I should have played Misty, equip Misty. Then I have a 2-2 and a 5-3. That is definitely the better play. Because now if he attacks with a 2-1, it's kind of free because I don't really want to block and have Misty die, but we'll see. He's definitely going to cast something before he makes some attacks, probably. He's got 3 cards left. Mr. Killian here. He's probably got some black-red removal or something. We'll see what his next step is. Yeah, he's seen the same attacks that I recognized. I think at this point, yeah, you just gotta eat too. Don't want to just lose Misty. Each opponent discards a card. Well, I will have to be careful about that. Alright, we've got a mountain. Time to drop the Wonder Man. Pass there. No need to attack, which is kind of the power of his deck, right? Like, it's annoying to attack into. This is a game, I mean, in some ways I feel like his cards line up well against mine. Which is a little awkward, because they're a little dinky, just like 1/1s, but they don't die, they just keep pinging me. And now we're here at turn 5. But again, you know, we got this sword on a flyer next turn, ready to attack. So that could change things. You can draw a card, see what that gets, shock something, maybe re-equip. So, you know, next turn there are some options. I mean, he's probably tempted to power up this. Does he have the land drop? Is another question. And the 2/1. The solo attacks aren't as good, but he could definitely bluff into some good attacks, probably. Or just keep developing, right? Hope to get this flipped in 1/3. But he's definitely in the tank, thinking. In the think tank here. Ninja of the Hand. I love that art, actually. That's dope. I love Daredevil and those shows. Oh, yeah. Removal spell, gain life. No, I can eat 2 more. Ooh, that's pretty good. Death Touch. So this is an interesting tech. If he activates this, has me discard a card, then I can... No, I can't activate that in response, because you need a card to discard to even activate that. Okay, but I do want to make some swings here with the team. Death Touch on that. So I'm not going to get a draw. May as well max out my damage here. Get some trades. Go from there. Let's see. He definitely is putting me to 5. +2. Oh, this card is not a villain. Let's go. It is an artifact, though. Ouch. Let's see. Probably just want to swing with the team, right? Don't swing with the team, bro. You don't need to. Okay, yeah. It's pretty good call there. Ooh. Ooh. Start with that. The annoying thing is he can just keep playing stuff and drain me to death now. So I've taken maybe too much damage. Shield deployment drone. Very good blocks. That's probably the move, right? Just gotta make some good blocks and then rip that, right? Doesn't make sense to attack and have him jump. Alright, we'll pass there. Oof. This one's looking tough. Especially if he has some removal here in a black-red deck. The chances are chances are likely. I will be frank. I like that mountain. Satisfying sunset and rocks and everything. It's a nice one. Alright. But if he's bricking, ripping off lands off the top, there is a chance. So it's interesting. I did miss that 2 damage earlier, right? If I had equipped Misty with the sword, this would be a different game. So, you know, there is ways I could have maxed this round out a little more. But just ripping the land when I need it. Let's go. Teamwork 4. Return that to hand. That to hand. Target non-land permanents. That was not as scary. I can also... He has no flyer, so I could equip here. Attack. That doesn't do very much. Okay. So, Teamwork 4. Which means... Target a player. Target player creates. I want to bounce this. And this one. Yes. I just want to tap him. Yep, just tap one blocker, make the big 6/5. Now I may even want to attack for 2 in the air because I'll have 3 blockers back. Yeah, I will even attack for 2 in the air because I do got to turn the corner quick because he's just going to play this, play another villain, drain me for 2. It gets out of hand quick, so we got to turn on the jets here. But good news is we can equip sort of Fire and Ice to the drone. Next combat. Go from there. There's a drain. Let's see. He's got a follow-up. Not a villain. Is an artifact. Nice, nice. What else you got? May be able to turn the corner. Crazy as that sounds. Sadly, I can't shock this to death. Yeah, he probably just wants these to start dying so he can replay them, right? Probably. Oh! Oh, man. That's strike, double strike, and trample on an 8. Or I could do that there. Oh, wow. Okay. So, equip. I feel like this can guarantee 8 damage if he blocks the other ones. No, but this'll... Yeah, that's just the best move. And it's got hexproof. Yep. Okay. Boom, boom, boom. Just for good measure. Wow, what a draw. What a draw. And this card is hexproof. Not only does it give double strike, but also trample. I mean, double strike would have been great on the drone with the sort of Fire and Ice, but... Ooh, team tactics. What a rip off the top. What a rip. Alright. Pro red, pro blue. So this is 5 unblocked. Oh shit. This is 2 unblocked. So essentially they're taking 7. So if this is... No, this is 5, 6, 7. So I do this. Pro red. Fuck. So I could have done that before and then equipped. Oh shit. Oh, but I can still... Okay. So... Let's see. It's 5, 6, 7, 10. So you'll put them to 4. Or I can do that, which will make Misty live and deal 4 plus 7 is 11. Yeah, okay. Fuck. Pro red. Pro red. Pro red. Wow. Pro red. Oh, I need to learn how Magic the Gathering works. Oh, fuck. Well, at least it makes it an exciting run to 7 wins, because now we're 5-2. 4-2. Fuck. All right. Okay, getting back into it here after a tough L. On the back foot the whole game. Almost turned the corner and ran into a... I don't want to blame the old card. Sword of Fire and Ice, protection from red. Old mechanics, protection. You can't even target your own things with red, which I love it. Like, old cards are the best. So, color pie theory should be always a part of the game. This hand looks great. I'll keep. A little awkward with all 3 drops, but we got our colors. We got a good mixture. We're going to keep that and try and turn the energy around just slightly after that. Well, actually, absolutely, because we're now at 2 losses in. Another 3 drop, a little awkward, but we're gaming. We will drop a land, pass. Let's see, if he plays nothing, I'm probably playing the Haster. Oh, that card's going to grow quickly. Let's start with this Haster, because given time, that will take over. So I think we need to be a little more aggro. Then drop the drone next turn. Yeah, because that card's just going to grow. Ooh. Ooh. That's nice. Yeah, Ward 1. Vigilance, draw card, grows. Oof. Vigilance, too. Wow. Or do we need a thirst for a removal spell? It's just that important. Because I only get 1 turn to maybe kill this thing. Or do I just got to play around it? Because it won't have vigilance again. So then I just try and race it. Tough turn. But this way I don't commit to the board at all. Only look for a 1-drop. It just doesn't feel good, but... Drop the drone. Pass there. Oh. Enemy of combat. And he's got trample. That is a big boy. Okay. We'll see if we can race that at all. So I can swing for 6. Put him to 11. Drop an automaton. That's it. Or I can drop the flying car to get another 1/1. This turns into 3/3/5. Or I can play this. Look for nothing really, huh? Even a 2-drop is like really not that impressive. Because I'd want to like true drop into... I don't know. I think I just gotta try and race, and just it's not looking good into Ant-Man. It's going to be an 8/8 this turn. It's got Ward. I can't kill it with the Repulsor Blast now. I'm only at 6 mana, so I can't bounce it with the Atlantis. I mean, those were the draws I was thinking of hitting with Thirst, but I just don't think either of those work. That's... Oof, and that's a board. Put a counter on Hellcat. Oh. Oh, man. No blocks. Okay. Let's see. Let's thirst for knowledge. I mean, maybe I attack for 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. He probably just jumps here, obvious. I don't know. GG's. There's game, and that is the end of this run of draft. Only going 4-3. Great start, going 3-1, then 4-1, and now 4-3. I will try to block to no avail. GG's. Alright, Master Marks. Alright, so we'll do a little review here. 4 and 3 with this draft deck here. Blue-red artifacts. Had a lot of fun, to be honest, and it was off to a strong start. Nearly misplayed to get that second loss. Feels bad, but yeah. Ugh, what a misplay. I mean, I was on the back foot that whole game, but anyway, this 2-drop's great. It's nice to have this. This was a great pickup, of course. And this is the deck right here. This card's fantastic, so it served me very well. Usually ate a removal spell ASAP and would have taken the game over if not. This card's great. It's really good, actually. One of the best blue commons, I feel like. And yeah, decided to cut the white. Just probably the right call there. I mean, these cards are great, but for consistency's sake, we only mulliganed like once. So yeah, pretty happy with the results. Just a little sad that didn't go further than 4 wins, but yeah, still pretty happy with that turnout. Basically enough to run it back, and also probably gonna try out for this direct event tomorrow, potentially. All right, we'll crack some packs here, cap it off. Let's see, any big hits? More Iron Man. Let's go. Pretty sweet. All right, let's go. Thanks for tuning in, watching some draft here, but just really been loving this Marvel set and the limited format, and it is pretty fun. So I'll probably run it back for some more games, and I'll catch you in the next one.